Hey, besties. Welcome back to the Girls That Get It podcast with your hosts, Ken and Han. We're back, baby, for another episode. And in this week's episode, guys, we are so excited.
Ooh,
This might be one of our most fun episodes to date, at least for us.
you're in
if
for
you
a
know
treat.
us.
Listen,
it's gonna be great.
Is us.
Should we tell them what we're doing before we do
why
it?
not? Let's give them a little appetizer.
You want to go
for the
ahead and
meat
tell
and
them?
potatoes.
Tell them.
Sure. So, one thing that Hannah and I bond over that we can't believe we haven't done in life is just go to an Ariana Grande concert. We have honestly opposite taste in music, but this is one of the 5 artists that we're okay, we're in.
We're locked.
We're in lockstep. So we decided, we saw a trend on TikTok, and we're gonna partake of picking our favorite song of hers from each album of hers. So,
I am excited, and I think we were just talking before this, which we'll save the main combo for later, but I think we're gonna have mainly different ones, except for maybe one, and I think you said the same thing, so we'll see if that's accurate.
We were asking each other, do you think we have any of the same? And then I said I thought if there were to be one that's to be the same, it'd be Sweetener, and she was like, I don't think so. And
see, that's not the one I think.
So I'm curious to see how it unfolds.
Yeah, stay tuned because
so
that's gonna be our main meat and potatoes, like you said. But first, we're just gonna do our typical weekly catch up, let you guys know what we've been up to for the last.
And are there things to be caught up on?
There are things to be caught up on.
I feel like you have more to share, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay, let's see. Last week, what was happening the first part of the week? I have a lot to say over the weekend, but I'm trying to remember how the first part of my week went. I think honestly, Monday, Tuesday was just a normal Monday, Tuesday, nothing crazy. Did the huge. And then, Wednesday was an interesting day because my mom was in town for work for the night. And so she asked me to get dinner. And when we made these Wednesday night plans, it was before I decided that I was going home for the 4th of July weekend. So I did end up going home for the 4th of July weekend, and I made that decision kind of last minute. And so when my mom told me that she was coming on this Wednesday, this was before I had decided to go home. So I was like, okay, great. You're coming to Charlotte. You should meet my boyfriend, because my parents haven't met my boyfriend yet. I haven't met my boyfriend's parents yet.
I thought you were gonna say I haven't met my boyfriend yet.
Yeah, guys, I haven't met him yet, but me and my parents are meeting him on the same day. So no, I didn't know that we were gonna be in Wilmington, so I was like, yeah, this will be perfect for you to meet him. We'll go to dinner, do whatever, and that'll be that. So we went to dinner. We went to this place called Cowfish. It's in Raleigh too.
You've told me about this.
It's pretty good. They have sushi and burgers, and it's pretty good. So we went there, and we went and picked my mom up from her hotel, and then we went to the restaurant, ate din, chit-chatted, and that was that. But it went really well. Of course, my mom, if anybody knows, and obviously you know, but my mother is very, very talkative and outgoing. She could talk to a brick wall. She has a lot to say. She's a very fun, laid back, chill lady. So I wasn't really worried about it at all, to be honest. I had a feeling that they would get along and that it would go well. So it was nice. We probably sat at dinner for 2 hours and just talked about
my dream date.
I know. We just talked about what's going on with her. She, of course, asked him some questions, chatted about what he does, things like that. And it was good.
They had never met before?
They had never met. Nope.
I don't know why I thought maybe they had met in a casual way.
Sam had met him
maybe that's
in a casual way months ago, before we were really officially dating.
Yeah.
But not my mom. So it was good. She told me at the end she really liked him. He told me at the end that he really liked her. So
okay, cuties.
Success all around. So yeah, that was Wednesday night. After that, we went and watched the World Cup with some friends, and that was that. Then we get into the kind of busy portion of it. Thursday night after work, we drove down to Wilmington for the 4th.
You had Friday off.
Yeah, because we had Friday off. Yeah.
Nice.
So we kind of decided last minute to go home for the 4th because we both were like,
yeah,
we haven't met each other's parents. We both haven't been in Wilmington at the same time. And like, there might not be another chance soon. So
right before like the holidays and such.
Right. So we were just like, okay, screw it. Let's just go home this weekend. So we did that. Drove down Thursday night. We really did nothing Thursday night. He went and did some stuff with his friends. I just like hung out at the house, chatted with my mom, and then hung out with Sam for a little bit. We didn't even leave the house. We just sat on the couch and talked. So
yeah, sometimes that's a vibe though.
It is. I don't always, especially after driving and being tired, I was just like, I kind of want to just chill and do a little chit chat, catch up.
Yeah. Hang out, do the thing.
So that was good. And then Friday morning, went and got coffee with my mom. We chilled. It was good. And then even though he met my mom on Wednesday, he came over and we did like a lunch with Sam, my mom, and Christian. We went to Lunchy. We got some tacos.
Where'd you go?
We went to this place downtown called Savora's. It's like it's not a Caribbean restaurant. It's like Latin / Mexican / South Westernish. It's really good though. So we had lunch. We went and played putt-putt because, we had to.
Oh, true. One thing about you is you love putt-putt.
But it was hot as hell. Like, it was so freaking hot.
You went to Jungle Rabbits?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
And it was so hot. After, like, the 5th hole, all of us were dying.
Yeah, I bet.
So it was a little sweaty, but it was fun.
Gotta get out and about.
Yeah, it was a fun time, and it was, like, fun to do an activity to kind of, like, break up the day.
Yeah.
So we had a good time doing that. And then, of course, we got ice cream after. We went to
Where'd you go for that? Me just interrogating you?
We went to the Wandering Cone, the place by my mom's. So good. So yeah, we did that. And then after that, we went to Christian's house for me to meet his parents.
Double whammy, both in
Literally.
one day?
Yes. We took like a power nap in between on my mom's couch.
Yeah.
But then we went over to his parents' house, and his parents made dinner. So we got really there. Nice. It was really nice. We got there, and first of all, his mom was so excited and like so cute. She was adorable.
That's adorable.
And like, she was just so sweet. And when we got there, she was like, let me show you around the house. And so
you got the tour?
She gave me a tour. And when she like opened up the room, because I was staying with him Friday night, because Saturday morning we were getting up at like 7 a.m. to go on the boat. And it just like made more sense logistically. Yeah. So she was like showing me room like we were staying in. And when she opened the door, there was like a basket on the bed with like little like headband, face mask, hair clips, like a loofah, things like that. Oh my gosh. It was so cute. She was like, I got you a little basket. And I was like, you did not need to do that literally at all.
That's so cute.
I know, it was adorable, and she was like so excited about it too. I know. I was like, oh, this is so sweet.
She can come hang out.
So that was great. And
we just take up everyone's moms.
No, literally, she was the best. So yeah, we had dinner, chatted the whole 9. Ate dinner outside on their little like patio, and she like had cute little place settings. It was very adorable. And then we went on their couch and watched a movie afterwards, nice. And just kind of like chilled. And yeah, that was kind of it. After that, we like went out for a couple drinks with some friends, but we didn't stay out too late because we had to get up at 7 a.m. the next morning.
No, thank you.
And the next day, I know it's too freaking early. I can't do early. But we got up early because we were going on the boat for the 4th of July, and the people who were taking us wanted to like get out there early and come back a little early just because like the craziness of the holiday.
With how it gets, like you'll get stuck there.
No, literally, yeah. So we were like, let's get out and get in early just to like say we did it and do it, and then we'll just like chill when we get back. So we went on the boat. It was very nice. It honestly was not crowded at all. When we first got there, like at 9 a.m., it was dead. And then by the time we left at like 12:30, people were starting to roll in. So I was like, honestly, we did it.
You did it right.
We did it the smart way. And when we got back, we hung out at the pool. We just like ate some sandwiches, drank some drinks, chit-chatted, chilled. And then what did we do after the pool? Oh, we went to one of me and Sam's friends was having like a house party for the 4th. So then we went there to go see them.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a long ass day. We hung out at the house party. They had a big slide. People were sliding down. They had a DJ. They had the games. They had the food.
They were doing all the things.
The fireworks, everything. So we stayed there probably till honestly like 10 o'clock.
Oh shit.
At night. And then
That's a long day.
We almost even went out after, but then by the grace of God, no Ubers were coming for us. None.
Good.
So Sam ended up picking us up because he left before us. We stayed. He came back and picked us up and took us home. So that was really it. And then Sunday morning, before we left town, we went to brunch with my dad so that he could meet my dad. And we went to King Neptune's at Wrightsville Beach. It was delish.
Didn't I tell you?
You told me. I don't know if you told me to go there for brunch.
No, not brunch, but that's where we went for dinner. When we were home.
Yeah. Their brunch is really good. I still haven't been to dinner since they've like redone the whole thing.
Dinner was good,
but the brunch was fire. And yeah, we sat there, talked, blibbity blobbity bloobity. It was good. It was pretty short, but we like kind of had to get out of town, so it was what we could fit in. And then we drove back, and let me just tell you, the drive back was miserable.
Did you drive together or separate?
We drove together.
I think that's smart. That's nicer.
And it was nicer to have each other in the car so that we weren't super bored. But the drive back, I think, took 5 hours, even though it should have taken 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Just because of traffic and stuff?
Well, yes, because of traffic, but then we drove through a literal monsoon for like 30 minutes.
Oh, the rain.
So we were having to drive like 20 miles per hour.
Very slow.
And then after that, when it cleared up finally, there were like 2 car accidents. And so it just took 7,000 years, which was kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And we got back eventually. But to put the kicker on the top of all of that, when we got back home, we went to his house because my car was left there. We walk in the front door, AC is broken. We're like, damn.
My worst nightmare.
You hate to see it.
My actual worst nightmare.
Literally. But then we're like, okay, no problem. We'll just go to my house.
I was going to say, go to your apartment.
Yeah, we walk in the door. AC is fucking broken. In
your
my
AC
house
broken?
too. Yes.
Shit.
They both were freaking broken. And
the power grid isn't ready for Charlotte.
No, literally. And so luckily, since I live in an apartment, he lives in a house, so he was pretty much screwed because it was Sunday night at like 6:30. I live in an apartment and we have like an emergency maintenance people, so I called them and they came and they fixed it and it was back on in like a couple hours.
Oh, that's great. Shout out to your apartment.
Thank goodness, because I was so tired and just like wanting to lay down in a cool icebox house, and I was so pissed when we walked in and it was off. But all is well now, and I'm just exhausted after that weekend. Like, we were truly bus club next place playing the whole kit and caboodle. So
it sounds like it. But it also sounds like a really good time. Very festive 4th, very fun 4th.
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad we did it. I was falling asleep last night on the couch at like 9 o'clock, which never happens to me.
Too.
So I was real. Oh, we did get crispy rice last night for dinner. That's one thing. That's
I
one
did
thing
fucking see that.
We did do
and
that.
I thought about it and was gonna comment like, this is rude.
We
but
did do that. We did do that.
Now I live at a place where I'm sure crispy rice will be more accessible.
100%. You'll be able to get it.
In fact, I've already had it once.
True.
In fact, I can't.
True.
And that's why I didn't say anything.
Facts. So yeah, that was my weekend. Pretty good. And that's really all I got to say now that I've talked for 15 minutes straight. So I'm gonna pass it on to you, my friend. Tell me all about your move. Tell me about everything you've been up to this last week. Spill the tea.
Well, I am also probably the most tired I've ever been in my life, because it's a very different type of bus club plane.
Yeah.
But I have been bus club plane as well. So yeah, let's run the whole week back. So I think I mentioned in the last pod that I was on an 8-day stretch. So essentially I worked from Tuesday to Tuesday. How was that 8 days?
Oh, that is 8 days. Sunday. That is 8 days. Yeah.
So I worked 8 days in a row, and so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday I worked of this week. And it was good. I will say, wrapping up work, it's a little different because I'm going to be in the same field where when I transferred from Denver, like, it's a lot bigger of a move geographically, and I wasn't going to like see those people all the time. So I felt more of a need to like do this one last hurrah. And I felt like we ended up celebrating for like 2 whole months, because we knew and other people were leaving. This time, there was literally 15 days in between when I signed my paperwork and they announced it to me starting my next thing. So it's been so very quick. Yeah. So, and I don't even think I fully comprehended it yet. Like, I'm still kind of living in a dream state, which is kind of nice, but it hit me today, which I'm jumping ahead. Let me go back. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm working. I will say it was hard to wrap things up because I've already started to take on, it's not a lot for Chicago, but my last day of my 7-hour workday, I think I spent 4 of those hours doing Chicago things, like and appointments with clients, talking to people.
So you already started before you even got there.
Yeah. And it was one of those things, like, they kept trying to put more on my last day, and I finally had to be like, I really want to finish strong. I want to spend my time with my team. I don't think it's a good example for me just to like dip out essentially on my last day. And I should have spoken up earlier, but I think it all worked out for the best. And they were really, I mean, they're always nice to me, but like, I think everyone was really sweet on my last day. Everyone was like, make sure. And I like had appointments essentially back to back to back, both for Chicago as well as us in Indy. So there was a couple people that messaged me like, I didn't get to say goodbye. And I'm like, well, like, I'll be back. Like, there's already things I know I'll be back in Indy for. But on my last day, I have like bugged my boss about getting an ice cream truck. For so long, and I don't know why. I just think it would be so fun. Like, midway through the day, you hear the little jingle, music, pulling up. And where we work, it's like discreet enough that like nobody could have them park, in certain areas and not see it. And I was like, you don't even have to buy the ice cream. I just want the truck to roll up. Like, we'll buy it for ourselves. And he's always been like, no, like, that's really distracting. Like, that's not the point. And I'm like,
you're like, but please,
this is innovative. Like, this is a really great incentive.
No, that would bring the morale up. I know it would for a fact.
And I'm like, most people when they leave, they ask for something for themselves. For me, I'm asking something for everyone.
True.
Like, I am a team player. And so we have been joking for so long about this ice cream truck. And it was just a fun last day. Like, we were silly, we were goofy. We of course got our shit done. But then during like our morning meeting with the whole team, he's like, there will be a surprise today during your lunch. And he's like, I do ask that not everyone like partake at one time, because like we'd still have to run a business. And I was like, you're kidding me.
Is it ice cream?
I was like, you got the truck, like, because I figured I didn't want to assume anything would happen, but like, if the whole day went without like 1 ounce of like we're doing something for you leaving, I'd be like,
yeah. You'd have been like, that's suspicious.
And so I like looked at Safa because we were gonna go to lunch, and I was like, I can't go to lunch anymore. Like I need to be here.
Like,
it'd be really shitty. Yeah, if I left for the surprise. And I was like, why would he make that disclaimer that like not everyone go at once if it's not a like the ice cream truck?
Yeah, that's weird. You would think like, yeah. No, totally.
And then he came back in like after the meeting with just like me and her essentially in the room, and he was like, your surprise does not have 4 wheels. And I was like,
you're like, damn it, what is it then?
And like I sat through that hour meeting being like, it's the truck. It's
you
the truck,
in your
it's
head
the truck.
had convinced yourself that an ice cream truck was pulling
I like
up.
couldn't even focus on the meeting because I was like, yeah, he did. But no, what ended up happening, they did make me a little ice cream bar, and they did wheel it in on a cart. So like I kept joking
technically
with him.
still had wheels.
I was like, there's the wheels. I see
Aww.
you. But that way everyone could enjoy it. And they set up like a little Sunday bar in the break room.
That's
and
so
let
cute.
me just say that shit was good. They got my
spot.
favorite toppings. It was like fresh, like nice ice cream.
I love that.
So yeah, it was a great last day. I couldn't ask for anything better.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, and that was Tuesday. Not even a week ago. Not even a fucking week ago.
No, literally less than a week ago.
And then Wednesday, I had Wednesday off, and that was essentially like my rush and get everything packed. And I would say I probably was halfway to 3/4 of the way packed, but I don't know what it was. I was up until like 2 a.m. the night before, like trying to get everything done. And I just feel like there's more than you think.
It's always more than you think. You think like, okay, I'm almost done. I just have like this room. And then you're like, wait, but I forgot about this little pile over here. And I forgot about that back there. And I got to do this and I got to do that.
Yeah. And then I also, my move was fine, like net everything buffed out, but I am going to tell you about like what happened and how it went.
Okay.
So the day before the move, as I'm packing, it's probably about noon, 1 o'clock, and I'm like, I haven't heard anything from, typically they call you the day before to be like, here's what we're planning, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And I was like, maybe I should just reach out. And so I called the guy that had called me to like set everything up, and he was like, have you heard from the local reps? And I was like, are you not the local rep? Like you called me to walk through all this 10 days ago when I like put this request in. I didn't know there was different people.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, I'll have them call you. So then, 30 minutes later, the local reps call me. I'm like, great, we're squared away. And then the same guy calls me back again at 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is, and he's like, okay, like this is what we're planning. And I'm like, okay, like we went over this. Like,
yeah, this isn't any new news, or it shouldn't be at least. And
I just kept asking because when we set this up, they said we could do this in 1 day. And I know that's a long day, but I just kept confirming just because it would change my plans in terms of where I ended up. I was like, is this still going to happen in 1 day? Like what happens essentially if it's not? So I get up bright and early on Thursday morning, and the guy calls and he's like, okay, like any boxes, any last minute things? And I was like, no, I'm good. Like, thank you. And then about 45 minutes later, I get a text, hey, do you have a printer? Like, I can't get the paperwork that you need to sign to print. And it's like, dog, my whole place is packed up. I don't.
Yeah,
I said, no, sorry. And I was like, but there's a FedEx like 2 blocks away. If you mail it, or if you like email it there, I can go get it printed if you wanted. And he was like, no, don't worry about it. We'll be there soon. They don't get to my place until like 9:30.
Jeez.
And mind you, like I'm already worried about the time as is.
Yeah.
Like this, but I go to meet them outside, and there's 3 of them, and 2 of the 3, like when I get out there, they're, I guess, vaping.
Oh no.
But first off, they smell awful, and I hate to say that.
Yeah.
But then they, like, before I could even see their face, I just have clouds of smoke blowing in my face, which, like, I don't give a shit if you vape.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's professional for like your first impression
to just be like
this.
Yeah. No.
And I, in my head, I was like, fuck this. But I really needed to keep on timeline. I was like, I gotta do this.
Yeah, you gotta push through.
And you could tell, and like, granted, I work for a furniture company for a living. I see furniture and stuff get delivered, every single day.
Yeah.
And I understand it's probably not going to be at like the extreme that I see it at.
Yeah.
But I have done a couple of moves and I've done different movers and I've never had an issue. And so we're coming upstairs and I'm like, okay, like I want to show them things. And then they just start moving things. I was like, whoa.
You're like, slow your roll.
I was like, I do have a few things strategically placed out of the way that I'm keeping here because I'm now back in Indy. I've got a few appointments tomorrow before I start work the following day. And I just wanted, you know, for them not to pack that or start to lose things. And so what also bothers me is like they're not making a plan within themselves. Like they're not strategizing, okay, we're gonna do this and then this and like we're gonna tag team this.
They're just each doing their own things.
They're each
whatever
doing their
they
own
feel.
thing. And they bring one dolly. Like how I packed was that like essentially they would all take a couple dolly trips and then go down together, load the truck, come back. Because that's how it's always been.
Right.
They start picking up boxes
by
one and lugging them from my apartment to the hallway, then from the hallway to the elevator. And like at one point, I just stopped the guy and I was like, you're making like 5 times more work for yourself. And you're just dropping boxes like.
Yeah, they're just like
I felt like a
down.
Karen. Like I don't even feel like I am rude or anything, but I was like, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but like what are we doing here? Like why?
Yeah, I've never seen a moving company not have a dolly or a cart or some kind of like equipment to help carry the boxes. I've never seen that in my life, honestly.
Well, and then my apartment has these shitty like Lowe's dolly things that occasionally residents will use, but it's like not super efficient. It's not smart. So then they start stacking these boxes on this dolly and I'm like, this is not going to get through the door when you go downstairs to try to get out. Like again, you're going to have to restack it. And why are you stacking it 5 miles high? Like
they're like, ma'am, you want more than one? Okay, we'll put every single box on this stack and get them all down at once.
They just couldn't get the idea.
They couldn't get it together.
Then they finally have enough to like go downstairs and start loading on the truck. And so I go down because I have the keys and 2 of them are upstairs. And mind you, it's 90, 100 degrees outside. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's so miserable.
And like, sure, I have water for them, but like they're tired. And so then essentially this one guy basically ends up loading all of my stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And like at one point I looked at him and I was like, you need to stop dropping shit because I can already hear my stuff broken in the boxes. And he's like, how do you know? And I said,
how do you know?
I said, move that box. That sounds like glass, doesn't it?
You're like, why don't you open it actually?
Yeah. And so
that's awful.
He was like, nah. And I was like,
yeah.
I'm not an idiot. And it's funny because at the same time, they're the same type of guys that like try to hit on you or like try to make small talk. And it's like, I'm sorry. You have a job to do. Like,
yeah, you're not here to flirt. You're not here to chat. You're here to do the job and not drop the box.
Well, and at one point, the guy that kept dropping the shit was like, how are you enjoying the move so far? And I was like,
I'm hating every second of it.
To be honest, it's the worst one I've ever had.
That's awful.
And so, I don't know. Eventually, it's done. And then we get to Chicago. And I'm nervous about them driving, not for any particular reason, but I was just like, I like texted my dad halfway through the move. And I was like, I'm telling you right now, I know all my shit's going to be broken. I'm telling you. And he was like, oh shit. He's like, call their manager. I was like, at this point, I'm just trying to facilitate. Like, I don't have time to like do this. I'm trying to get in and out.
Yeah.
And so I don't even call anyone. I don't really like do anything. I just zone the fuck out and I drive to Chicago. I get there. I pick up my keys. I unload my stuff. And they're probably about an hour behind me, which works out in my favor because I just needed like a breather.
Extra time, yeah.
But then when they get there, like a Chicago apartment, the building is older and there's a lot more like this door needs to be hold open to get to this access and this and that. Like it's not as new and just straightforward. So I was like, let me give you a walkthrough. And I think what we should do is have like a system of like, you unload, you pass to this person goes up, because if all 3 of you are going up and down, we're doing the whole thing
together. It's going to take 7,000 years.
Yes. And I was like, to be honest, if you can just get it inside, I don't care about anything. Like, you don't have to set it up. You don't have to make it perfect. You don't please just get it inside.
It there in the 4 walls.
Yeah. And I was like, if you could set up my bed, that would be great. But like, even if you don't do that, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I was just ready to be done, and I was like, I would rather fix it all than whatever. And one guy literally takes his shirt off, and I'm like,
like
we're
in your
we're
house
inside.
or just like.
Well, yeah, he was the one that was going from the freight elevator to my door, and I'm like, you're not outside, dog, and you're getting like, I get you're sweating. I'm not trying not to judge that you're sweating, but now you're getting your like shirtless juice all over my shit.
Please
like,
stop. Please stop. Please like, stop. I can't.
I was like, okay, like, please just get in. And
this is not the beach. Why are we getting shirtless?
Yeah, and I blame, because there was 3 of them, and the guy that dropped all the shit, and then the shirtless guy. I was like, no, you can tell you don't want to be here. I get it. You have a hard job. Yeah. And they kept saying like, yours the easiest. I was like, well, I can't imagine
if it was hard, they would be struggling
for these other people. Ugh. And I blame the head guy, because the head guy just kept taking the easiest fucking jobs. And granted, he wasn't old by any means, but of the 3, he was the oldest.
Older, yeah.
And I was just like, I know your job is to facilitate these 2, and you ain't doing shit. So I just, yikes. Thankfully, it was over, and we were done, and I was moved in. And I remember calling my dad. I was like, I don't think I've ever been so tired in my life.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting. That's the worst, when you like pay someone to move you, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be easy, seamless, smooth, and then it's like everything but that.
Well, and it was one of those things too, like, I kept telling people at work, I was like, I'm sure I'll get a bunch of admin done on the move day, because how it's worked in the past is like, they are so good. Like, I'm actually in the way if
you're trying to help or tell them anything. Yeah.
Like, I typically sit like in the hallway or like in a room that they're not doing stuff in, and they'll just like ask questions as they need.
Yeah.
No,
it sounds like you were on the moving team this time.
Yeah, I was on the moving team.
You were an employee.
I moved more shit than some of them.
You were an employee.
And it was one of the things I was like, damn, like, this is not good. This is whack. And I was just thankful that it was over. And I definitely will not use that moving company. Yeah. Well, they were like a local one, and I was impressed that they could do it in a day, and it was reasonably affordable.
Yeah, I guess but the I was like, silver lining is that you got there eventually, and nothing.
There's less things broken than I thought, but I had.
That's good.
Then right now I've only found 2 things that were broken, and they were furniture pieces, not things in boxes.
Oh, weird.
And they were like my lower quality furniture items. It's not like my nice shit. Not the end of the world, so I'm not like stressing it too much, but I'm like,
still sucks.
Well, and it's one of those things, I know they saw it as they were unloading.
And just like, ooh, let's hope she doesn't notice.
I would rather you point it out and say, like, this was broken, this was that.
Yeah.
I haven't, like, called anyone or left a review, but that was my experience.
Damn.
But it was nice to have the move done on Thursday.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even this morning. And let me tell you, I was moving at a glacial fucking pace. Like, I was so tired. I couldn't really sleep because I was just like wound up with all the things to do.
Yeah, and you're not in you're in a new environment. A lot of things on your mind probably.
There's like a lot of thought that obviously goes into moving in. This is a very different layout than I'm used to. So I'm like, where are things gonna go? Yeah. Like, I have most of my kitchen done. I have all of my clothes and closet situations done.
Mm-hmm.
I have like under my bed organized. The things that I really have left, I have 10 out of 45 boxes left.
Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
It's a lot of decor stuff, which obviously I won't have a home for quite yet.
Yeah, it'll take time for those things to go into place.
Yeah, it's all my random stuff, like my tools, my crafts, like that kind of stuff that like each apartment, their home changes. But things are good. I felt bad because I turned in like that sheet that you turn in when you first move in. I feel like I've been talking longer than you, so let me shut the fuck up quickly. But they called me as I was driving back here. They were like, oh, like we're here for your work order. And I was like, I didn't submit a work order. And they're like, oh, on your like feedback, you said it's really hard to open the door. And I said, yeah, it is. Like, I have to run into it to get it open. They're like, well, could we work on it while you're not here? I was like, yeah, as long as you lock up, I don't care. Like,
oh, okay.
I'm not one.
You're not going to be like, don't enter my apartment. Yeah.
There's a lot of people that, I know more people that feel that way than how I feel.
Oh, really? I don't. I'm on your page.
Yeah. Maybe it's because my dad does what he does, and
yeah.
he like for a long time he was working on apartments and went into people's places. He didn't give them a warning. He was like, I'm here. Like,
yeah, I'm coming
in. But yeah, now so I'm there. I'm all moved in. I'm now back in Indy at my soon to be old apartment. I'm gonna do this evening as well as tomorrow morning, like a final deep clean of everything,
get it all situated.
because I have some appointments here, and I don't know about you, I just feel like it takes forever to get an appointment, like doctor appointments, dentist appointments, like those kind of things.
It does.
And the fact they wanted me to start this week, I was like, could I maybe just keep these and then I have some time to like figure it all out?
Yeah.
But everything is set up in Chicago that I now get to do like the fun stuff of like furniture shopping and rearranging. I did feel bad that the guys like went into my apartment to look at the door, and I was like, it's kind of messy.
Yeah, you're like, I wouldn't normally keep it like this, but I did just move in 5 minutes ago, so you're gonna have to give me some grace.
Yeah, for moving in as close as I did, it's really not bad. There's just like little places of like things I haven't figured out yet.
That happens. I'm sure they aren't even paying attention to that, to be honest. But
yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you made it. Despite the ups
I saw
and downs.
no fireworks, no festivities.
No fireworks.
I haven't seen Nicole at all.
Yeah.
She's been busy. And then it was so foggy in Chicago. Like, I went up to the roof. You couldn't see a firework if it was 2 feet in front of you.
Oh, damn. So wouldn't have even been able to if you tried.
No.
Dang. Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to do all those fun festive things once you are really there and like in your swing of things, in your routine.
Thank you.
So I'm very happy to hear that it went well, and I can't wait to see. I did very much appreciate your empty apartment tour, so thank you for that as requested.
Thank you. I've sent it to many people, so you've really helped the team out.
No, I'm glad, and I can't wait to see once it's more put together and like has all your stuff how you want it. So very excited.
Thank you.
And glad that it went well overall.
I'm so excited.
She's back, ladies and gents. She is back.
Listen, I already felt myself glowing. I can't even get too excited. Maybe that'll be a story for another day.
Yeah. Well, yay.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I talked for so long.
It's okay. It happens. Are we ready to get into the meat and potatoes?
Yeah, let's jump right in.
Also, not me forgetting about the weekly BBB, but that's another topic.
Listen, I'm going to freeball it.
Same. But before we do that, we got to do our favorite song off each Ari album.
Yeah, I pulled up my phone because I was like, let me pull up the
notes. I have my list and I'm ready to go. So I guess we'll just go like alternating, saying what song we have for each album. Right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's get into it. So first album.
You go first.
Okay. First album is Yours Truly, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. My pick, I feel like I want to pull up actually the albums so that I can say like, hold on. Where's Miss Ari? Okay. I'm really building up the suspense here. Okay. First album is Yours Truly. And for this one, honestly, it was not that difficult for me. This was kind of like an immediate decision, which I don't know if it was the same for you, but I knew as soon as I looked at the track list, I was like, yep, this one is it. And that's going to be track number 1, Honeymoon Avenue.
I knew this is what you're going to pick.
Really?
I knew. Yes.
How'd you know?
I feel like it's come on in the car when I've been with you.
It's so good. The intro,
most people I think would pick this song. I think most like true fans would pick this song.
It's so good. It just hits every single time. Like I am obsessed. When I hear that intro, I'm like, it's game time. So that has to be my favorite one. There was a couple close seconds, but yeah, Honeymoon Avenue takes the cake for me.
She also still sings that on tour to this day.
She does.
Which I feel like it's rare for an artist to
do
go back
songs
to their
that
debut.
Old. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, my song from Yours Truly is You'll Never Know.
Oh, that makes sense. That is a good one. Damn, I forget about that one.
I do not know like Honeymoon Avenue like word for word. I know like the chorus and like
Yeah.
certain parts, but like that has never been like my jam. And definitely like when I look at my favorite songs from her, there's like definitely a through thread of similar styles to them. There's a couple like, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
But this is one, and what I did is I based it on what I enjoy listening to the most now. Like there's a whole nother side of her that I just think of like the nostalgia, the time. Like
100%.
I'll always have a place in my heart for 100% certain songs because you did XYZ for me.
I agree. That's how I viewed it too.
Yeah, this was good.
You'll Never Know is a good one that I feel like is slept on. So I can respect that.
I think it's also a teaser for her like upcoming stuff. Like of the songs on that, I think this leads well into
that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, start off strong.
What's your next one for my everything?
For my everything, where's my list? Oh, this one was another one that I was like, yeah, pretty much easy decision for me. It's My Everything. The name of the song is the name of the album, My Everything. That's the one I would pick.
Wow.
Are you shocked?
Yeah.
What do you think I was going to pick?
I don't know. We're just really going opposite ways here.
Oh, are you going to say like Break Free or some shit?
Fuck no.
Okay, thank God. Not that I don't like that song, but like, you know, you could do better.
Yeah, I think one thing about you and I is we like the hits. We've got respect for it. We like when they come on. We're not necessarily skipping it if it's on the rotation. But like, I don't think for most of this we're gonna be like lead single.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you pick?
Mine.
Wait, why are you laughing? I'm trying to look at the track list right now and
I
like
feel
think
like
in my head.
It's so similar to the one I picked from her first one, but it's Break Your Heart Right Back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think I would pick that. Well, obviously I wouldn't because I picked My Everything. But
yeah,
I don't hate that one. I don't hate that choice.
And I would also say typically I like a little bit more of an upbeat song. And you like a little bit more of like a lo-fi, chill, steady beats.
Okay, that's tracking.
Yeah.
Okay. Dangerous Woman. This one was hard for me, I'm not going to lie.
Okay. I will say when I didn't realize how many bops were on this album. Like so many of her, well, I think about people going to the tour and things people freak out over. There's a lot of those songs from this album.
I agree. I think that I had two choices and I wrote down my first choice and then I switched it to what I'm about to say right now. And now I'm kind of questioning if I should go back, but I'm not going to because I did listen to both of them back to back before recording. And I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I am going to lean more towards this way. And I think you'll be shocked about this one. And I know we were just saying that we wouldn't normally pick the most popular one, but I got to go Dangerous Woman for this one. I just have to.
I also went Dangerous Woman.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. This is not the one that I thought we would have the same.
I didn't either because I didn't think you'd go for.
I didn't think I would either.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would either. But I had to because I was just listening to it and I was like, you just can't beat the vocals. Yeah. Like she just truly shows up and shows out.
Yeah. I too,
especially when she does this one live.
There was a lot of things I considered in this album, but when I think about there are times recently where I've been like, I just need to hear this, whether I'm in the shower or in the car. Like, there's times where I've needed this song and it's been there for me.
You just need to hear a good belt every now and then too, and that's what this song is.
Yes, I also think of this song and God Is a Woman as sister songs.
Similar, yeah.
And I didn't pick God Is a Woman
Me either.
from Sweetener just because of the Rolodex I went a different direction.
100%.
Yeah, she's just that girl.
She really is. Dangerous Woman I feel like is one of her, I don't want to say one of her best songs because I would pick others above it, but I think it's one of her songs that shows her range really well and that she can get really up there, which we all know. But wow, I'm surprised we both picked it. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I really didn't think we'd have the same.
I didn't think it would be that one. When we get to the album that I thought it'd be the same, I'll let you know, but we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. Okay, Sweetener. This is the one that you said you thought we'd have the same. I don't think we have the same for this one.
I know this album like means a lot to you. Like I think you like all of her albums, but I think for the nostalgia factor, you might pick this one like as your top one.
Yeah. I think I don't know what I would pick as my top one, but that's probably an accurate.
Like I think for me, my nostalgia factor would be Thank You Next.
Yeah. I like
because
both of them. I don't know.
And maybe it's because like my memory of like one of my first memories of knowing you was of course talking about Ariana Grande, and I always just associated you with Sweetener and me with Thank You Next. So maybe that's more of a me memory.
Yeah.
You memory.
Maybe.
But I remember when Thank You Next came out, you were like, Sweetener's still that bitch. And I was like, no, I am here.
You're like, no, I'm on Thank You Next now.
Yeah. So yeah,
no,
this was one that I thought we could have the same. What do you think I picked?
I think I know what you picked. And okay, I'll tell you after I tell you what mine is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I almost picked the one that I think you picked.
Okay.
So if I'm correct, then we were close to having the same one. But I ended up going with REM as my song for this one.
That's a
Why are you rolling
crazy
your
fucking
eyes?
pick.
How's that a
crazy pick?
How is that a crazy pick? You didn't listen to it?
That song. No.
It's fire. What do you mean?
I think it's mid.
You picked Every Time, bitch. I already know.
I did.
I know, because you always go, I get dragging on the regular. And I almost picked that one too. I almost picked that one too, but I didn't.
I think of that one because of Lil Ray and Issa.
Oh, I do love it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. It was
This was maybe the only album that, like, when we first said The Assignment, I was like,
we could be the same.
That's it.
That's it. I can see why you would think that, because I really did almost pick Every Time, but then I was like, no, when I play REM, I'm like vibing.
That's crazy.
You don't like the last night when I met you. Like, it just gets me. It's fire.
I'm pulling up Sweetener, because if I had to pick a second one from that one, why would I low-key pick Good Night and Go?
Nah, that's just too long. I can't pick that one. I mean, I love it.
You know what song I do hate from this album? The Pharrell one.
Oh, really? I like it.
I listened to that and I was like, damn, I forgot about this.
No, I would not put it at the top. Like, it's definitely on the bottom half of the album for me, but I still like it.
I also love Breathin', but I also think I like Breathin' live, not
on the audio version. I'm shocked that you think REM is a hot take. I love that song. That's my number one. I'm sticking to it.
No, I like that for you. It's not bad, but I just I would probably pick 5 other things before I pick that.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Next. Now, I feel like I have to say this.
Mm-hmm.
When I was going back and listening to things, and maybe it's just the era of life that I'm in right now, this was the album where I was like, I used to like this.
And now you're like, this is not hitting?
No, I was like, oh, and you can kind of see it when she performs on tour. It was just so in the zeitgeist at that moment. I feel like that defined culture and
100%.
The slang and now I'm just like, ooh, it's a little dated.
Yeah, I agree. The one song that was my fave back then, when I was listening to it now, I was like,
oh, you changed.
It's great still, but it's not what I would pick now.
Yeah.
Sure. And I agree. I think there's a good handful of bangers on this one, but then some of them I'm just like, it doesn't really do it for me anymore.
Yeah.
So with that, the one that I picked, I feel like you might be surprised by this, but I'll say it anyway, is Imagine.
No, that's good. I fully support.
It's good. I like it. The whistle notes, the whole vibe, it's just, it does it for me. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Yes, I'm on board.
Okay, cool.
I am on board. I do think now I like some of the songs more that I didn't like when it came out. And I will still say this is still a no skips album for me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's any on here where I'm like, ugh, don't want to hear that. Sometimes Bloodline doesn't really do it for me, but
I get it.
But it's not bad though.
This is probably the only one that my favorite when it launched is still my favorite now, and it's Fake Smile.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I've always liked that shit.
I do like that one. It hits. I support that decision.
Thank you.
Alrighty, positions. This is the one I think we could have the same.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I think so. And the only reason I think that is because the one I picked, you used to, I feel like, love.
Maybe you have better memory than
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I think there
are some songs on this album that I'm like, I actually won't listen to.
Really? Which ones?
Like, I hate Just Like Magic.
Really?
I don't
It's
like
crazy. I didn't pick that one. It's crazy because I used to feel that way when it first came out, and I would never listen to it. But recently, as I've been like going back through that one, like I'm like, just like magic.
Well, and she plays it on tour now, and there's like a whole moment.
Yeah.
Like, no, thank you.
It does it for me now. I used to feel that way though.
I get it. Yeah.
I don't blame you. Let's see. I think there's an obvious one that I know we both like, but I don't think either of us picked it.
Okay, what do you think that one is?
I think that one's 34-35.
Yeah, I do like that one, but I did not pick it.
Didn't pick it either. The one I picked that I think we could have the same is POV.
Yeah. That was my second choice.
Okay, so what did you end up picking?
I ended up picking Safety Net.
Oh, that's why you were singing that shit when we started. You were singing that, and I was like, did she pick that one or is she just singing it?
No, I played both POV and Safety Net.
Mm-hmm.
And between hold on, let me pull up the stats. Between Safety Net, You'll Never Know, and Break Your Heart Right Back, they essentially have the same beat. Like all three of them do, like on the underside of the layers.
Yeah.
And POV is definitely top 2 for me. So
I love that one. I was between POV and Obvious, but I went with POV.
Yeah. Obvious is good.
I love them all, honestly.
I also I didn't do this because it would have been like wild, but I listened to My Hair for the first time in a long time, and I was like,
it's pretty good.
This is good. And that's when I remember being like, okay.
At first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So I think, honestly, I know we have one more left, Eternal Sunshine, but I think only one we had was Dangerous Woman.
I know, it was Dangerous Woman.
Which is crazy because I would have never guessed that.
Yeah,
ever.
I wouldn't have thought you would have picked that. And clearly you didn't think I was going to pick that.
No, not at all. Okay, last but not least, Eternal Sunshine. This one threw me for a fucking loop, you guys. I wish I could pick every song. I wish I could pick them all.
I still haven't picked, so I'm going to really do game time decision here.
I picked, right before we started, even though I'm still looking at both of my choices and I'm still, going back and forth, but I'm going to go with my gut.
Yeah.
They're all so good, though. And I could even, I narrowed it down to 2, but at first I had to narrow it down to, 4, and then I had to narrow it down to 2, and now I'm like, shit, am I making the right decision? I don't know.
I've got a top 3 now.
Okay, my choice for this one, and not to be fucking basic, but I gotta pick Eternal Sunshine. I just have to.
That's in my top 3.
It just hits. Especially after seeing it live on this tour, I'm like, wow, this is really the song of the album for me.
Yeah. It makes me mad that she ends with Supernatural instead of Eternal Sunshine.
I know. I feel like Eternal Sunshine would be a great closer.
Yeah. That is a song, though, I desperately can't wait for the live version to become available.
Oh, my God. I know. I'll be listening to it all the time.
She
so
slaps.
Good. She really does. Okay, do you want to tell me your top 3 and then your choice, or do you just want to tell me your choice and then?
I'll tell you my top 3. One of them was Eternal Sunshine, but I'll go a different route because of my 3, that was the only one that I was like, she might pick this.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you my top 2, my top 1.
Okay.
So my second place is going to be Dandelion.
Oh.
Sorry, I went deluxe on you.
I didn't know we were doing that.
Yeah, girl, I was listening to all of them.
I didn't know we were doing that. I mean, I don't think that would have changed my answer, but I didn't know we were doing that.
Dandelion, Past Life, and Hampstead, that 3-song run is fucking good.
Agreed. But I didn't know.
But Dandelion in particular, another song that I'm like, I need to hear that in my veins right now.
I agree. That one is very, very good.
But the one I'll pick as my favorite now is True Story.
No,
is that
fucking
your second
way. One? No, that's at the bottom of my list.
song.
This is a true story about other lives.
It really gets in there. It's like a little.
Yeah, no, I would never pick that one. Oh my god. I mean, it is good. It is good, but I would pick. I would literally pick. I Wish I Hated You before that. I would pick We Can't Be Friends before that. I would pick Don't Want to Break Up Again before that. I would pick Intro before that. I would pick The Boy Is Mine before that. Really?
I know a lot of people do.
Oh, I love it. I wish it was longer.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Damn, that's crazy. So
I love Ordinary Things.
Yeah, that's
also. I Wish I Hated You. I love Yes and like.
Yes and is good. Yes,
it does that for me.
Yeah, I Wish I Hated You was my other choice. It was either that or Eternal Sunshine.
I had a feeling you liked that one.
I love that one.
Yeah,
I love that one. It's so good. Wow. Okay, I expected a couple of them, but I'm pretty shocked about most of them, honestly.
I know. That's why I thought this would be fun because
that is fun.
Like I probably could have picked 3, and maybe it would have been like whatever one of yours would have been in my 3, but like.
Yeah.
And I think I actually like songs more when I start disliking them and then grow to like them because of
back to it later,
my life or just taste has changed because I ride hard for them motherfuckers. I'm like, that shit slaps.
Well, that was so fun. I want to do it again.
Me too. Maybe. Well, I was trying to think about it when I was driving. I was like, what's another artist that we'd both go hard for?
I feel like the only other one would be like Billie, but I don't know.
I know, but I don't feel like I'm as.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm like.
I didn't really even listen to the most recent album, like all the way through, to be honest.
I did, but I definitely don't like play it in the car.
Yeah,
as
like
much.
I would love to do this with Taylor Swift, but it just would not be the same.
No, it wouldn't work for me. I could do it with like the first.
I know you could do the first 3. Which
I could do like favorite. Up to Red, but.
Yeah.
After that, I wouldn't
like
really know
stuff. No, I get it. Well, in same way, like if you did Drake, like I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, yeah, this one's cool from when I just listened to it for the first time right now.
Yeah. All I will say is my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time was the song that they used for the Summer I Turned Pretty, where Conrad and Belly hook up.
Oh yeah.
Which I do think has changed my opinion on it. Like it
about
is
the song?
good,
yeah.
But I'm like, not everyone.
Not everyone's obsessed
like,
with
that
it.
was my shit.
Mm-hmm. You were on it before it was Billy and Conrad's anthem.
Yeah. But in my head, like when I knew they were using her,
you were like, they're going to choose this one. It's going to just.
I was like, it'd be too good.
It's going to happen. Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. Well, should we do a rapid fire BBB and call it a day?
Yeah, let's do a rapid fire BBB. TBH, all my BBBs I think have already been spoken about, which I kind of hate to do. I might have to think of a new boop, but like.
Maybe let's just hit him with the boop.
Okay. I mean, yeah, because I feel like both of our bops is
we
Ari.
know where we beeped, and we know where we beeped.
So, boop. Like, let's see. Do you have one ready or nah? Because I don't. Okay, perfect. Let me think.
I know what I said last time. What is different?
Let's see. I didn't even write down my boop from last
my gosh.
time.
One thing, I'll just go on a little side quest here. Moving obviously is hard for many reasons, but like I have never craved healthy food more than I do in this process because
you can't really
I haven't
cook.
like had a real home base. All my shit has been packed away. Even as I unpack, like stuff's on the counter, like I don't really have room. Like I cooked pasta last night. The first time I cooked pasta in forever. And that wasn't even healthy, but it was what I had.
It was
accessible
what you could
to
do.
me.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait to be back in a little bit more of like a steady state.
Yeah. No, I hear that. That is the one thing about like being either like moving on vacation, living out of a suitcase for various reasons, is not having access to your kitchen and your things.
Right.
So I hear that.
I've been just not eating a lot, and then what I've been eating has not been great because it's been what can I do quickly, what's convenient, what's close by.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm excited to get into the routine.
Heck yeah.
Why am I nervous to go to work? I'm like, I don't want to go
No, don't be
I'm excited
nervous.
though. Like I just know it's gonna be great, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, like hello.
Yeah, it is gonna be
first day jitters.
New people. Yeah, even though you have the job on lock, I feel like you'll get to meet the new people and have the whole thing, and
Yeah, there'll be a
it's just
learning curve
different.
just because I'm sure they do things differently.
Yeah, for sure. What
Just
is
my
my boop? I don't have a boop, honestly. Like my AC was broken. That's my boop. I don't know. That was terrible. What else? What else?
Did you eat anything fun besides crispy rice?
I was gonna say crispy rice.
Yeah.
I mean,
ooh, hello.
I'm really struggling to be creative right now.
Oh my gosh, I just saw a little firework out my window.
Are you serious? Why did I just look out my window like it was about to be there? Like, hello?
Oh my gosh, if you don't have a boop, that's okay.
I need to water my plants. That's my boop.
Oh, word.
I need to water my plants. I'm staring at them right now, and they look a little dry.
Them die.
They look a little dry.
I was gonna say, in this heat, they're probably
I gotta do that after
parched.
this. I really do.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna conclude our
got.
show. We were like, this is gonna be quick and easy.
Never.
Still talked for an hour.
Every
but that's
time.
why you should like and subscribe, because this was good. It's like you're on FaceTime with your besties.
For sure.
Share with a friend, like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on a real one. Another one real soon.
And a real one.
Everyone.
Bye. Thumbnail.
My background just kept getting progressively darker.
Thumbnail. Okay.
Dibs on the peace sign because I don't got hair to do anything with.
Okay. I'm just gonna do.
Actually, I don't like the peace sign.
Okay. Don't fucking know.
Okay, bye.